Recently, a new law was passed in California allowing survivors of child sexual abuse to come forward, hold their abusers accountable, and
geopolitics this time.
Oh, speaking of time, when are we, Grandma?
5 minutes before your art projects are due.
What? It's a time machine! Couldn't we have gotten here earlier?
Don't look at me. I'm just a co-pilot.
Oh, poor little guy. Well, at least we brought our bags this time. Okay, gotta get to class.
Adios, Grandma.
There's no one like those twins, huh, Derek? Derek?
We'll be fine. I finally get to use my emergency art kit. I've got colored pencils. I've got crayons. I've even got paint. We're doomed.
Ah, great. Now all our art supplies are gone for the next 8 to 10 hours.
If I get an F on this art project, then I'll never get into Princeton.
And I'll never grow up to own a chocolate factory. Goodbye, purple suit. I've got an idea. We can trade our extra canvases for pencils.
That's brilliant, Ethan. Now, who has colored pencils? Nope, not there. What in the... There. Oh, no.
You're right, we're doomed.
Come on, Ethan. They have what we need. And it looks like they haven't finished their project either.
you haven't finished my art project yet?
Yeah, I forgot the canvas.
They need canvases. We need pencils.
No, Bruce is a bully. He always puts the worst signs on my back. Take me. Trick me.
What?
Pull it together, Ethan. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Fish?
Hey, I didn't mean it. Sorry.
Derek! Oh, Derek! Woo, I can yell random names too. Derek! Hey, I didn't see you there, mijo.
It's okay. I think you realigned my spine.
Derek!
He ate our art stuff.
How is he not dead?
Are raccoons ever really alive?
Remember, kids, hand in your canvases in 3 minutes.
Why don't you trade a couple of these canvases with Miss Stalin and her boyfriend, and they'll give you some pencils. Free trade, get stuff made.
Because they're mean. I'll do it alone, even if I have to make a pencil myself.
That's impossible, Ethan.
But Grandma Gabby, you told us nothing nothing is impossible.
I never said that. Why would I say that? Lots of things are impossible. Have you ever played the Powerball? The point is, it's impossible for you to make a pencil because not a single person on Earth knows how.
Yeah, pretty sure I can figure it out.
Okay. Prove it. Vamos. I'm taking my grandkids to Scotland. Be back in 10 seconds.
Okay, sure. Just take the hall pass.
Oh, yay! I love escaping our problems with magic.
Escaping our problems with science, Ethan.
Bruce, look!
There's nothing there.
What? But they were just... Take a seat, Corinne. It's Karen. I mean Corinne. Are you taking us back to the moment before Derek ate our stuff so we can stop him?
No, I don't think you're using this thing correctly.
I'm taking you to meet the father of capitalism, the famous Scottish scholar. He's a real charmer.
That looks like sounds like the Mexican fucking uncle.
I never
Why
said
they
your
say
food
the
tasted like that,
grandmother?
Puke. It just looks like it. Whoa! It's me mother's recipe. Whoa, it tastes great. Whoa! I'm just saying, if you hired a proper cook who can make your food not look disgusting, you'd go from a wee dumpy restaurant to a massive chain of wee dumpy restaurants. We could call it McRonald's. Oh!
Adam Smith.
Gabby! My Loch Ness lassie.
Kids, meet Adam Smith.
Adam Smith? Yeah, that sounds like a fake name.
No way! All right, yes, it does.
Genetic names aside, he's an economist who wrote a book about the invisible hand. Ooh, I love magic.
It's a metaphor about free trade.
Ooh, I love metaphors about free trade. Won't you join us on the traveling machine that takes you through time and space?
No, I'm busy.
These kids don't believe in free trade.
I'm in.
You had a sidecar this whole time?
It's for guests. Mind your manners.
That is the scariest thing I've ever done. And I've seen a man on a trampoline in a kilt. Yeah, try riding from back here. Is this a wooden quill?
It's called a pencil. It's actually invented 5 years after you die.
I die?
We should cut you up. Have some knowledge juice.
Is that safe to drink?
We'll find out in about 10 seconds.
I know Kung Fu. And pencils. Yeah.
Grandma says nobody on Earth knows how to make a pencil.
She's absolutely right, laddie.
But don't these people know how to make pencils? They're literally making pencils right now.
Oh, they might be putting the final pieces together, but a pencil is made of materials from all over the world.
What do you mean?
Well, answer me this. What's this wooden part made of?
Wood?
Exactly. Now, as you can see, trees need to be harvested to make the outside of the pencil. But what about the inside?
Lead?
No, lead is for painting children's toys. This is graphite. Oh, now here is where they mine the graphite, a process that requires a completely different set of skills and equipment from harvesting wood. Now, what about this part here?
The chewy part?
Metal!
Yep.
Oh, please don't make us do this again. For the record, my kilt was already wet.
Wow, all these people just for a little piece of my pencil.
So a pencil is much more complex than I thought, but surely someone on Earth knows how to make one.
Derek, take us up. Gently, for this wee baby.
To make a pencil, you don't just need materials. You need materials to make the materials. And the jobs to support the jobs, each with their own unique tools and expertise.
Holy beakers!
Everyone gets what they need through free trade. For instance, the lumber workers need someone to make their metal horses.
Trucks!
Aye, metal horse tracks.
Oh, and the truck makers need food.
And the food farmers need cows.
And the cows need pencils. The circle of life. Sorry, I just wanted to participate.
trades freely for what they need. Millions of people from different countries, cultures, races, and religions all work together to make amazing things, like this pencil.
But how? I mean, who's planning it all? Where are all the pencil planners with their big post-its and their plans, huh?
There are none.
I need to sit down.
It all happens spontaneously, because people trade for the stuff they need.
That's so rational.
So, Ethan, supposing you could somehow wrangle all the raw materials from all around the world, still think you could make a pencil alone?
I could use a hand with this.
You mean an invisible hand?
Oh, so the invisible hand really is just a bunch of people trading with each other to make things that no single person could make on their own.
Ah, well put, well put. Copyright Adam Smith.
Free trade, get stuff made.
Well, lesson learned.
Ah, come on!
Well, Adam, this is your stuff.
Bye, Adam! If that's really your name.
And thank you.
This pencil's all the things I need. I'm gonna make a fortune.
Later!
Wait, won't that mess up the future?
No. Right, Derek?
Okay, lesson learned. We can't make a pencil.
Now, what about our art project?
How did they find us?
It's almost as if someone's been broadcasting our exact location.
Stop with the TikToks, Derek. And that's why I don't let you sit there. Oh no, we're headed to the realm of infinite evil. Who knows what horrors await us in this?
Is that a double, triple rainbow?
Where are we?
No idea. Those blasted pirates knocked us into a different dimension.
Can't we just go home?
I wish we could, but we lost the turbo-encabulator. We need to find a new one and fill up the knowledge juice tank. That Scotsman drank it all.
Oh, great. We'll never get back. Goodbye, Spencer.
And goodbye, magical sugar dreams.
Welcome to Ice Cream Land!
Hello, magical sugar dreams.
Greetings. I am Chief Vanilla Bean of the Ice Creamers.
Grandma, are we in heaven?
I don't know. I've only been to the other place. Congress. Give me some skin, Derek.
Can we offer you some hand-scooped ice cream? Run by, hand them their scoops. No thanks.
Yes, thanks.
Enjoy.
Oh, great. Now I have brain freeze and hand freeze.
I know. It's awful. Ice cream, you scream, we'll scream, because ice cream gives us frostbite! Thank you for sharing your truth, Cookies and Steve. Sugar's fun and all, but we really need help finding a part to fix this thing so we can get back to school. Can you help us?
Do we look like a civilization that can build even simple metal tools?
Okay, we'll find the part ourselves. Just beware of the tribe across the river, the children of the cone. They are different than us, so, you know, we do not like them.
Must form hands. Wow, hot fudge, that's cool. Shouldn't my hands be numb by now?
Ethan, what's that sound?
Ah! Welcome, travelers. I am Coniferous, leader of the Children of the Cone. What do you think of my new cone crown? It's so coney? Why would you use such an offensive slur? Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I had no idea, I promise. Just kidding, we say coney all the time.
Hi, I'm Connor. Here, have a cone. We think they're probably healthy because they're so bland.
You don't have to eat it. We know it tastes like sawdust.
Thank you.
But
ice creamers across the river.
Oh, we do not talk with the ice creamers. They are the worst. They always scream so loudly.
It's just because the ice cream's so cold on their hands. I mean, I scream too. Yeah, just like that.
Stay away from them! They don't even have ice cream!
And they don't even have cones. Let's settle this once and for all. Cone archers!
Rocky Road rock throwers!
Derek, what did I tell you about killing for sport?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Everyone stop! This is a magical pencil.
Yay, do some spells.
No, not that kind of magic, Coney.
Oops, sorry.
What I mean is, this pencil may seem small, but no one can make it by themselves. Believe me, I tried. Millions of people made it by trading freely. When we trade and help each other, our lives are always better. Cones. And scoops. Each of you made a good product, but with free trade, it can be great.
Holy moose tracks, this combination is amazing! And my stabbing hand pain is gone.
My throat is soothed and my taste buds are so happy. I feel as though it's going straight to my hips, but I don't even mind.
Welcome to the party, guys.
Quick question. What's a pencil?
And do they taste good with ice cream?
Don't worry, he gets his tetanus shot on Tuesday. Oh, would you look at that? Our knowledge juice meter's back to 100.
Well, that's great, but we still need the turbo encabulator. Where are we ever gonna find one?
Never underestimate the power of free trade. And also a really fast montage.
Thanks for helping us trade for our turbo encabulator. And thanks for accelerating our technology by 3,000 years.
Goodbye, sugar children. May your arteries stay as open as your trade. Bye.
But, Mrs. Higgins!
See, Corinne? They're right here. Now, what were you saying about a flying wheelchair again?
Oh, but that's not fair! But they...
Copernicus, get off your phone. Copernicus.
Corinne, even though you and I don't agree on most things, all the things, we can agree on this. We have something you need, and you have something we need. Oh, I guess. If we're free to trade those things, it'll be a win-win. Or at least we'll both get an A. Fine, I'll make the trade. But this means nothing.
Bruce, can I interest you in a canvas?
I know you've seen this before, but my purpose on this show is to serve as a metaphor for certain nations who refuse trade and are thus excluded from the mutual benefits that come with it.
So, that's a no? What? It's modern art. It's an invisible hand. Get it?
You know, you guys are
We
like,
did it, Ethan! Trading freely helps everyone.
Free trade,
you know
get
how much
stuff
you give
made.
me to
At this rate, I'll be at Princeton in 2 years.
That's how you guys are. Well, look how I live right now. Mitch doesn't paint a fucking thing except his room. My fucking poster is destroyed.
I know what I
because
saw.
you guys
I'm not
refuse
crazy.
to
I'm not
fucking
crazy.
use it like a
I'm
fucking
not
weapon.
crazy!
It was broken. I didn't break it. You guys did. Anyone want to volunteer to replace it? No.
Gotcha. Ram.
In fact,
Are
right
you
after I
gonna punch
cleaned
your
it,
grandma?
Mitch
What?
went out of his way to fucking splatter fucking pizza all over it.
Just a quick download from the school security camera, and you're done
You
for,
guys are fucking
Grandma.
douchebags.
Cameras
You all
don't
think like
mind,
the
Grandma.
littlest eater when you are
Cameras
yourself.
don't... What the... but I have a number 2 out of 50. Okay, gotta get across.
Adios, Grandma. Get on quick. There's no time.
What, is it time for an economics lesson right now?
No, we're going to lunch. Derek's paying. Why didn't you say so? Step on it.
It's illegal in Hawaii to live in your van.
The seats are free.
I'm not gonna call the cops, but I'll call the landlord. I want nothing to do with fucking cops. Maybe you can call the cops, I'll call the landlord. Either way, we're both getting kicked out. Good deal. I'm sure you get all kinds of money for this guy, sure. Let's do this fucking thing. You try where you find them. Some love nest you and John should have.
Porque 3 es mejor que 1. Comparte el paquete Disney con toda tu familia.
Amen.
Fantastic. Obtén hoy el paquete Disney. Solo $13.99.
People still start doing
Last time on the Tunnel Twins.
I want to be an entrepreneur.
We present to you the park's very first food stand.
Turtle dogs. Africa space time is collapsing. This is awful.
If only we had loved Derek more! Hold on. There was no corn dog apocalypse.
Derek! Stop fiddling with the flashback controls. You have to the count of 3.
Why
1,
would
2,
they want that?
3.
It's not gonna, this far up from here, it's not gonna fucking keep the criminals from getting done. They have to, we're going back to fucking Mexico.
That's more like it. Man, corn dog sales are awesome this week. We should think about expanding. What if we...
Wow! Oh, finally! A response to my noise complaint. Officer, that kid chews too loud.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop selling these amazing corn dogs.
What? Why do we have to stop selling our corn dogs? And how did you know they were amazing?
The law says outside food carts and trucks can't sell here.
That's a stupid law!
Huh?
Corinne, did we just agree on something?
No. Yes, but I didn't want to agree twice.
Listen here, little shorts. They're just kids.
It's Lieutenant Schwartz. And you say those are children? It's even worse.
You didn't know they were kids?
I'm a terrible judge of age.
Not a great quality for a cop.
Are you their sister?
Yes, and I'm single too.
Okay. Take it for you. One for you. I didn't forget about you. Hey, you.
Yes,
Call me Friday.
such a charmer.
No fair! What kind of law doesn't let precocious young entrepreneurs start an innovative corn dog business, huh? It's the same one that tells my mom where she can and can't park her food truck.
Ivy's right. Me and the other food trucks have been forced to sell in terrible locations. It's actually illegal for food trucks and food stands to operate within 2 miles of a big restaurant, like Big Bob's Barbecue. I can't sell my stuff, we're really going to struggle as a family.
We have to do something!
Ew!
Stop copying me! I'm not!
Ethan is handsome.
Wait, what?
I said I don't have a crush on you! How is a terrible law like this ever created?
Let's find out. I've got a button for that somewhere. EAC, Moment of Creation and Implementation of Protection. Ah, yes, this is the one.
Oh, inside jokes. It's always a good time with my pals on the city council.
I do enjoy a good steak, Robert.
Call me Big Bobby.
Okay, Big Bobby.
Those are Big Bob's boots.
You know, me and the other restaurant owners employ a lot of people. We've been around for a long time, and now these food trucks are taking our business.
And your business was here first, Bob. Well, I, for one, am against taking people's jobs away.
Sounds like he's with Mayor Jenkins.
He wasn't mayor yet. This is when he was city councilman Jerkins.
Jenkins.
Tomato, tomato.
What if I get the city council to pass a law? We'll call it the American Opportunity Act of Greatness.
The same thing the New York Times had to do other people.
I like your style, Jenkins.
They'll probably want to start a fucking story over. Because, they can tell
The annual license fee or food handler's permit will hit the food trucks, but it'll need to hit restaurants too, Big Bob. That hurt your business?
Yeah, a little. But that tax is nothing for me. My business is huge. I'll even have money left over to make a hefty donation to a certain future mayor.
Which future mayor?
Oh. You smell what I'm stepping in, right?
I think we've seen enough.
Now we'll never get back our corn dog stand. Derek, that ketchup on your mouth reminds me of all the times and work we put into creating our business. Now, it's all gone.
I can't believe the mayor made a law that hurts small businesses just to protect Big Bob.
It's called protectionism.
Protectionism? That word sounds like a good thing. What does it actually mean?
I'll let an expert tell you.
Woof. The interns are getting uglier. Well, hello, beautiful.
Not now, Getty.
Look at that!
Henry Haslett, you devil! Kids, this is Henry Haslett. Henry is a well-known journalist and economics writer for publications like the Wall Street Journal. Henry also wrote 25 books throughout his life and was a co-founder of the Foundation for Economic Education.
Oh, wow,
And
that
I'm a
sounds
big
like
fan of your
fucking
Grandma Beth.
terrible place.
It's Gabby. How many time-traveling grandmas do you know?
Just you and Beth. What can I help
You've
you
got a
with?
grandma.
Corn
what can
dog
do?
stand was shut down.
Okay, I'm gonna need more context.
We want to know what we can do to fight against protectionism. Also, we want to know what protectionism is.
That's what I'm here to talk about. Perfect timing.
That's the point of a time machine.
We have to get off set. Okay, kids, all right.
You're on 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Mark Fluby Show. I'm Mark Fluby. My guest today on the Mark Fluby Show is Henry Haslett. Hey, Henry. Welcome to the Mark Fluby Show.
Oh, hello, Mark.
Fluby.
Good to be here.
So you're a professional makeup artist? You can't improve on perfection, but let's try.
So, Henry, can I call you Hen? No. Hen, you're outspoken on the subject of protectionism. How would you describe it to someone who doesn't understand it? Because I certainly do.
Protectionism is when laws protect larger businesses from the competition of smaller ones. This happens when big companies or even whole industries convince or lobby the government to give them special treatment. Protectionist laws are like a big wall that blocks off smaller businesses and takes away options for customers.
Now our corn dog stand is behind that wall.
Did you know the government takes tax money from families, individuals, and business owners to fund sports stadiums? That means your money gives sports teams an unfair advantage over other entertainment companies.
Yet they still can't manage to clean the bathrooms.
Or say there's a ride-share service. Ooh, let's call it Fluber.
Fluber, eh? Ah, I love it.
And it's not allowed to take customers to the airport. This unfairly protects the taxi companies.
Eric, get down! Oh, Eric, no!
Huh? Can I vote on protectionist laws?
Well, occasionally. But these are more often decided by government organizations like city councils.
What can average people do to fight against protectionism?
Great question. People can band together and bring their case up in city council meetings. They can gain community support with petitions and raise attention through the news.
Well, everything's adding up to me, if you really think about it.
It's a rabid animal! I can't believe how damaging protectionism can be. Almost as damaging as pessimism, Derek. It sounds like it's impossible to fight against protectionism. Why even try? Hold on to your dimension-hopping hat, dude. Next stop, Atlantis. Just reported. Utterly obliterated. Wait, what? Welcome to Atlantis. Someone call the bucket brigade. Here they come now. That's the bucket brigade?
You guys aren't helping at all.
Guys, stay up, eh? That's the third time this week, you know. What more to get a free coffee, eh? Why does everyone in Atlanta sound like they're from Canada? The real question is, why does everyone in Canada sound like they're from Atlanta?
How are you doing knowledge, Lisa?
We're fine. That's the third number to die. Water just disappeared into the house. That's not natural.
Let's go check it out.
What is this place?
Looks like the lab of a genius.
Emily, look over here.
Quiet.
I hear something.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm sorry. Your house is flooded. I'm not allowed to help. Make all of this stuff?
I sure did. flooding?
Oh, long story. It starts when I created this machine, the water moleculizer. It actually eliminates flooding. Here, tip this aquarium over. No, I get it.
I could.
Don't worry. I got it.
Your water moleculizer is way better than the bucket brigade. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but Netherlands is moist.
No, I think that was. Well, get rid of water. Necessary. It forces businesses to do their best.
They learned that in the last episode.
The problem is the bucket brigade has a lot of friends in the government, and because of that, our cities made a law saying that bucket waste companies can't be taken here. That's just like Big Bob taking away our corn dog business.
Well, you can complain about it, or do something about it. Personally, I like to do both.
Well, what can I do?
You can join our city council.
What's a city council?
It's paid. Politicians sit around and listen to citizens, then barely do anything about it.
Oh, yes, we definitely have one of those places.
What is it? I'm kidding. But seriously, make it quick. We're going to lunch. The bucket brigade is buying again. I hope you like people.
Council members, our city is flooding at a faster rate every day. If it continues, we will soon be underwater.
Then we must expand our beloved bucket brigade, eh?
Or, I've got a device that'll make this water disappear much more effectively than the bucket brigade. If you would just let me run my company.
Esther.
Can I close the head?
No. Your business doesn't use buckets and buckets need up. We're doing fine. It's just a little moist.
Maybe you're fine, but our feet are soaked.
Well, think of it as a new indoor pool. Maybe she has a point. Darius, if we wanted your opinion, we'd be members of your political party. Speak of the devil! Here's the bucket brigade now! Way to go, boys!
Okay, no one is even listening to Hester. Since they're taking away the freedom for small businesses to thrive, their quality of life is literally...
Now you're getting it. You need a bigger wheelchair, Grandma? Sorry, when I designed this, I thought your hands were smaller.
I can tell Plato all about this.
Who scheduled the pool party and didn't tell me about it?
Hold your breath. I never expected you something wasn't. Yeah, you should have tested it underwater. Then I wouldn't have used it. It's destroying everything.
We lost Atlantis?
Corn dog stand.
Yeah, I lost my even better, more delicious corn dog stand.
What about more?
I'm hopefully this will through. That's what Hester wasn't able to do. We're going to use everything in our power to reverse the city council's ruling against food trucks. We're going to do it back by the support of the people.
Everybody listen up.
Listen up, people.
If this goes right, we can start selling our amazing corn dogs again.
Grandma's babysitting, but it's just the puzzles and stuff.
We should have our babysit tomorrow.
Now who's with us?
overturn a long-standing ruling against food trucks selling in the park. City Council plans to meet at the end of the week, and while we wait for the ruling, it's this newscaster's opinion that these kids have gumption.
Replace all lampposts with beef sticks has been denied. We will now discuss the law on food trucks, aka the American Opportunity Act of Greatness, sponsored by our very own Mayor Jenkins.
Hey, everyone.
First, we will hear from Ethan and Emily Tuttle, local fifth graders and haters of America.
We love America. We just want the same opportunity that Big Bob had.
We are here, backed by the support of hundreds of small business owners, to ask that you get rid of the big taxes and the law that stops food trucks and carts from selling close to restaurants. Please. Go on, Turtles.
This is an outrage. There's a food truck in my parking spot. They aren't allowed to sell around here.
They aren't selling anything. They're just here to support the repeal of the protectionist law that is hurting them.
Protectionist? Well, I don't even know what that word means. Why don't you all just go home or get back to work while you still can? Growing a business is tough. Deal with it. It took me years to get to where I am today.
Big Bob, sit your big bum down.
What? You.
My name is Corinne. I sell even better corn dogs than the Tuttles, no matter what the online reviews say. And now I have a little something to say about this food truck law.
And I assume you have a permit for that? Oh, she's quite terrifying, isn't she?
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Big Bob's Big Sham.
Oh, business is great. I'm just glad I don't have wheels on this thing.
It's always been my dream to own a restaurant, and having a food truck was a more affordable way to get started.
People loved my mom's pizza.
But now with these laws, I'm afraid I'll lose everything.
Since I don't have money to spare, I have to raise prices just to pay for
your
tax.
summer vacay going?
Which means fewer people can afford to buy my food. I won't make enough money to pay for tax anyway.
It's impossible to serve the community if I can't park my van in the community.
I wish I had more food options around here.
I'm tired of Big Bob's barbecue.
Me and Augie were
We
playing.
enjoyed going to our favorite food truck every Friday, but
Diablo
they had to
Immortal
close down their
last
shop. So we
I
are
think I like it better.
No. I do not
than
be my kid
V
bugs.
Rising.
Big business isn't a bad thing, unless it's trying to undermine small businesses. Protectionist
Yeah, I'm
voices
gonna get a mic.
stop our choices.
It's on my
But
list.
as our good friend Henry Hazlitt said,
clip here,
without
and then
protectionism,
it's remote,
businesses of all kinds can
and then I
thrive,
keep the
which gives
receiver,
customers a
like, on
lot
my
to
waist.
choose from.
It's on my
For the
list.
good
It's
of
on
the
my list.
community, these laws must change.
I'm gonna
And
get
if the politicians aren't protecting our interests, we can
a
vote
better
them
phone
out
that's
of
specific
office.
for streaming. Not this phone. This is like my work phone.
Motion to
That's
overturn
one. Gonna get a
restrictions on
Galaxy
food
S21
trucks.
from Amazon with protection
For all
plan.
your video needs,
There's
contact
an
Corinne's
S22.
Video Protection.
Everyone that
Also available for
I
weddings
read
and bar
about and
mitzvahs.
ask the other iOS things,
This
they're
is
like the
an
battery
outrage.
sucks and it
I've
gets too
had
hot.
enough of this malarkey. No more
When I
family
went to
discounts,
the
eh?
Best
Kids
Buy,
under three
the
pay full
Android guy
price.
was like,
You heard
or
me,
the
little
Samsung guy was
Kevin.
like,
What? And
well,
all your loyalty points
no one's buying
is
new
revoked.
phones. I don't know, or old phones. I'm like, it's not old. It's so close. Well, I don't know what I'm buying. S21, they're the old phones. Buy the new one.
Hey,
The
Corinne,
reason,
thank you.
it takes like
I know
2
we're
weeks
competing
for the
businesses
phone's
and all, but
operating
this
system
shows
to
we
figure
don't always
out
have to see eye
to
to eye
optimize the
to still
battery.
team up against bad laws.
it's-
Don't get used
Okay,
to
great,
it.
that's
What camera
stupid.
do you
Number
use?
one. Number
I
two,
have the Cool Film
I heard
3.
it directly
I
from
have the
people
none of your
that do
business
actually
3.
stream and use
Yeah,
phones.
that sounds about right.
He's like, Twitch, what's that? Dude, really, probably got a fucking, commission from selling new phones. So,
Here's one slice.
anyways,
Bye.
Enjoy.
I did buy a
Your
webcam, I
order.
just can't get it
Thanks
to
for your
work yet.
business.
Thank you very much.
Cool.
But
Hey, Tunnel Dogs.
the remote is like, I don't know, I think it's like either 80 or 150 bucks, but it's on my list. I think I should get a better phone first.
This one for you.
Ah, there it
So
is.
I need to get my
There, back,
webcam
baby.
on. That's not a
Who
big
is
deal.
this Henry
But
Haslett that
I
Ethan
bought the
quoted?
webcam. I want
One
to
corn
get
dog,
turned on.
please.
Another phone, possibly a tablet.
Just ate the corn dog.
I'm so sorry. Let me help you with work closed.
I'm sorry, but I could
Wait
not
a
stream
minute.
with a phone.
That
No
looks like
offense, but people who do stream with phones.
I've got you now, Tuttles.
Yeah, well, okay. I know people that stream with a phone, or they use a GoPro or a Sony Action Cam. Sony Action Cam's like $700-800. It's pretty awesome. It goes underwater. GoPro, I want to get a GoPro 8. They're $300 brand new. I don't want to get a 10 because the batteries on those suck.
I don't know if there's that
Also, the
many.
9 kind of
Yeah, I
sucks.
don't think so, but I do know
So-
that number's right.
Yeah.
$300 for the
We've raised
GoPro.
$31,000.
And then, if I
That's
really wanted to
incredible.
kick it up,
Thank you so much.
to get
that
good
is,
mobile
like,
reception, then you got to get an
mind-blowing,
encoder.
like, way more than
That's
I
like
would have
$800
anticipated with
plus the
this,
service per month.
But it's super awesome,
So
and I actually
I'm not right now
bought
ready to
some
drop
of
all
my
that money
own
into
while
my
we were-
streaming.
while you
Let's
guys
start
were
off with a
watching
better phone,
the show,
a
and
mic,
got a cool
and a
one.
GoPro.
I got one of
But
Protectionist
I know
and the lemonade
lots of people that
stand,
just use their phones.
and I also got
But
another
they all
one
have
here
better
of Grandma
phones.
and Stalin, so I'm pretty excited about that. But
And
anyway, we have to play
they're
by the same
mobile,
rules as
which
you
means they're
guys
not
do.
just sitting
with
in one
this, so we have
place
to
all
go
the
buy
time.
our
They're
own.
going
It'd be great if we could
in their
just
car places.
take it off the top.
Take it off the top.
Hold a communist sort of message of
Okay, so angel.com/NFT, that's where you can get your NFTs. And is that the new number that we have remaining?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna
And
figure
they
that
use,
out in a second when we
Looks
bring
like
that.
there's some glitching.
They use
happening.
Streamlabs
down
for their
below
phone,
in
and
the
this one
bar.
guy I know, he uses
That's okay. They've added more. Okay,
Prisma,
that's awesome.
Prisma.
We appreciate Angel doing that.
I
All
tried
right,
using Prisma,
let's
but
field
this
some
phone is
questions
not.
in the comments that
It's
you
not good
guys
enough
had about
to
the
use, 'cause it was, like,
episodes or if
freezing
they're
and
about the
shit.
NFTs.
Or about the show in general.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh,
let's
you
see
can
if
do
we've got some
emotes,
questions
get
coming
all
up
your,
here.
you can
Okay.
do all your emotes and stuff with it, but
Are
it
you
doesn't
done
work on this
creating
phone, so
graphic
I'm not gonna
novels?
cover
I
it.
know
I
you
took it
created
off.
one for episodes 1 through 3, but there are none for episodes
And I'm sure that if I
4.
put Streamlabs
So
on
the
there, it
answer
would
to
do
that
the
is
same
no,
thing.
we are
It's
not done creating
it's only
that
like
graphic novels. We will
almost
actually
$300
create
phone
one
when it
for
was
every
brand new.
single episode.
Plus it's like 2 years old.
We just didn't
But I got it because it has a big battery.
We
It's
just,
got a
it's hard
5,000
keeping
AH
up
battery.
with
And it's
the
really
release
fucking
schedule.
durable. I
It's a
dropped
lot
it
to
a
do,
lot.
and we also didn't want
But I got a really
to put
good
it up on the
case. So
website.
it's really
We
just
knew
for,
if we
I
dropped
got
a graphic novel
specifically
for
for
episode 4,
work.
there was no way,
because I used to do a
no
lot
chance it
of,
was going to deliver in time for Christmas. We didn't want to
like
have a
working
bunch
on
of people
boats
disappointed about that.
not too long
And
ago,
so
before COVID.
we just kept it to
This is a
episodes 1
pre-COVID
through 3
phone.
that we know.
So
Again,
yeah,
if you order by tonight,
it's very durable.
we know that we can
water
deliver in
resistant.
time for Christmas. But that was the main reason.
Yeah.
And yeah, there will be a graphic novel for every single episode. Just have a little patience with us. We're getting to it. So, great question. Okay, next one.
X21.
Will the place to go, people to
It's a
see
good
comments
phone.
to offend, be available in a different color? Oh, that's a good question.
I actually had that question too.
Do
You
you
are
want
these
it in a
smarts.
different color? Let us know in the comments. We are totally open to fan and investor feedback. This is your show, and
Oh, it's the animated show.
We both like jumped at these shirts, but yeah, if there's a different color that you like, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Okay, next question. Addie and Wesley. This is where the kids can use the voice of Ethan
This
live.
chair is on
Johnny.
the sun.
Come on!
Do it! There it is! There it
I
is!
get into Ethan in the booth a little bit more.
Yeah, let's do some other lines. Do some iconic lines.
Astro Amethyst is streaming right now. Just to let you
You
know.
know, I can't even remember.
Astro
All
Amethyst is
right,
streaming
all
right
right,
now.
do
Leave me some lines, Daddy and Wesley.
The first time that they find out Grandma has a time machine.
Okay. You have a digital clock? You have a time machine that's connected to a digital...
Jesus. Nope, no ad. I mean, I don't stream with the phone at home. I stream with my laptop. But I'm here at work. I'm not bringing my laptop to this place with all the fucking dust and sand and... Not sand, dust and dirt and fucking fuck that shit. I don't stream with my phone at home. That's why you don't hear the TTS. Although I try to get the TTS to work. I could probably get the TTS. It has to have something that has tabs open, I guess. So I guess with a tablet, I could have a web browser and it would work on a tablet. And then I could
931.
piggyback it on this
930.
cell service.
What are you doing, Johnny?
Counting right. 933.
I can see you're counting right. Why, like now?
Well, I'm trying to get an idea of how many, like, 1 million kids are. We want to, bring the show to 100 million kids. So I was using right to show that 930.
There's 100 million grains in this bag.
There's 50,000 grains in that bag, but if you think about it, that's just 2,000 bags. And then we hit our goal. But hey, baby sharks has been eaten 10 billion times. So that's 200,000 of those bags. So 2,000 bags doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
And you already counted the whole bag.
Oh, I just lost count, Daniel.
Okay.
Well, this is a worthy cause, but we have a live stream to do. So, right now.
Oh, hey guys.
Let's take care of that.
Really fucking smart. Fuck off.
Take your 900. Johnny, are you vandalizing again?
No, I'm doing some inventing. I'm a toy inventor. I mean, this is the Tuttle Twins toy episode. We are in the toy factory. So I thought I'd try my hand at
these are
some
the
toy
animators?
inventing.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I don't want to watch
All right,
these
so
guys.
presenting the Derek vacuum.
Fuck off.
Seriously, a Tuttle Twins live stream? You can't think of anything better to do on a Tuesday night? Like homework, tax filing, cleaning toilets? Comment where you're watching from so I can tell you how much better the Soviet Union is. Oh, Florida? Yeah, the Soviet Union had way more gulags. Oh, Idaho? If I wanted more potatoes, I would just ask Mother Russia. Her potato fields are bountiful. Oh, you're from big old Texas? Well, the Soviet Union was 32 times bigger, and we had 100 times more dictators.
All right, Corinne, how did you hack the live stream?
An honorary KGB Kids member never reveals her secrets.
You know what? We've got a new episode to show, but you're welcome to come after to answer some questions for our fans.
Fine.
So kids, stay tuned until after the episode. Corinne will be on to answer your questions, or let's be honest, probably roast too.
That's what everybody's here for. A good Corinne roast. Good burn. Okay, welcome to the world premiere of Tuttle Twins, Episode 9, Dumpsters and Disobedience. Thank you for being with us. If you haven't already, make sure you comment where you're watching from. That's really going to help the algorithm push the video out to a lot more viewers.
Also, we have a goal to pass the IRS in YouTube subscribers. The good news is we are close. We're only 50,000 subscribers away and only several $1 trillion away from beating their hard-earned revenue record. So, subscribe, help us pass the IRS. It really does help the channel and the word.
Yep, both subscribers and money. I want to pass them both ways. One step at a time. Okay, for you kids watching, there's actually a fun printable adventure page that goes along with today's episode. If you're already on our email list, we sent it to you today. And if you want to get on the email list, then drop your email at TuttleTwins.tv and we'll send it to you. But before we start the show, we have some quick announcements and a fun interview.
So we have a not-so-fun announcement and some fun announcements. We will start with the good news. For months, you've all been asking for a way to watch Tuttle Twins on the big screen. We finally answered. You can now download the Angel app on any smartphone or smart TV besides Samsung coming soon and watch the show. You don't have to sit through YouTubes or ads. YouTube. You don't have to sit through the YouTubes or the ads. All the episodes are there. Casting is amazing on the phones. The TV apps are stunning. And if you're one of the first 1,000 people streaming this live stream on your phone tonight, you will receive a free animated frame NFT.
Yep, that's pretty cool. So it's on Apple, it's on Fire, it's on Roku. And again, Samsung is actually being worked on, just not ready quite yet. So,
but it's a fun place. Your kids don't have to worry about stumbling across
weird stuff. Yeah, that's right. Okay. We also have some new merch. See, Johnny is modeling one of such pieces of merch. New Freedom is Wild t-shirt. It's with Dark Dumpster Derek.
It'll make a lot of sense.
It'll make a lot more sense in the episode. All right.
We also have some socks.
Very cool.
Mother's Day gift. Mothers love worms. You have pencils as well. You have some lemons. They just correspond with our different episode themes.
Yep. My mother asked me for socks. That's all she wanted. Just give me a sock with some worms on it.
So go to TuttleTwins.store to order any of our merch items, and anything you do to order those. It reps the show, and it also helps fund future episodes.
That's right. Okay, now for the not so fun announcement. We've been working hard to deliver these episodes every month. It's becoming quite a lift for our team. In fact, our animation house haven't taken a weekend off since Thanksgiving, last November. Just putting in crazy hours to meet these deadlines. Until Tuesday. So, also, funding season 2 is taking a little bit of time. So, kind of like all of you kids are going to do this summer, Tuttletons will be taking a summer break. But we will return with episode 10 in September, episode 11 in October, and then the season finale, episode 12, in November.
It is coming. And we just want to thank you all, our Super Freedom fans, for all your support to date. For those who are new to the show, this show is completely funded by you. We have this crazy goal, some say too crazy, to reach 100 million kids with the ideas of freedom. And the show is already making a difference in touching lives. We got this message actually from a mom this week. She said, after watching a few Tuttle Twins episodes, my children immediately started drafting their own lemonade stand plans.
What's up?
I can't say the same motivation occurs
Like,
after
chair's
watching
so
Disney.
fucking wide it keeps falling off the table.
I always go start businesses after watching
It does need some kind of repair.
Awesome. Here's another one. We were at Sam's Club with my daughter Grace said the inflation monster hit this place too. Yes, it did.
That nail's
And
coming
Costco.
out. I can hear
Catching on
it.
fast, and it seems
It's
present
kind
to you,
of
right?
Yeah, for
loose
sure.
over here.
Here's another one. Forget kids. Tuttle Twins is
I don't know.
motivated me to have more civil discussions with
Okay,
people I
boom,
disagree
boom,
with.
right here.
That's a big win. And also, my kids drafted up a business plan.
Yeah,
They
I'm
started
kind of
a
almost done with
cafe,
the
and I was
regular
really
sanding.
proud
Then
that
I
they figured
just
out
had
the
to
expenses,
light sand it.
found a way to fund them. They offered
time we got
homemade
now?
muffins, lemonade,
3
and
o'clock,
coffee. They accepted donations for the area children's hospital, which is
Should be done with
really
it
cool.
today,
They're actually
I
doing
hope.
the pay it forward aspect of entrepreneurship as well, which is awesome.
So as you
Okay.
can see, all
Is
your
there
help
room
funding
up there?
this show is making a difference. This show is free because you paid it forward so we can reach the maximum number of people. And you may not be able to pay it forward right now, thanks to Inflation Monster, and that's completely fine.
Yep.
We welcome you with open arms. This show is for you. But if this show has made your family more free, and you'd like the opportunity to pay it forward so more kids can learn about the ideas of freedom, we'd love to invite you to pay it forward at TuttleTwins.tv/PIF, which stands for
Okay.
Pay It Forward.
Yep. And there are all sorts of perks that come with paying it forward, besides sharing the message with other kids. But perks like getting behind-the-scenes access, and animated frame NFTs. And there's also some other fun surprises.
And most importantly, for every dollar you spend paying it forward, we're able to reach another kid to teach them about these incredible principles.
Today's episode is all about civil disobedience. So earlier, I had an opportunity to chat with Fiona, a Tuttle Twins fan who practiced civil disobedience at just 8 years old. Here's our conversation. Thanks, Fiona, for coming on and for answering a few questions so we can get to know you a little bit better. Tell us about what grade you're in and what state you're from.
I'm in 2nd grade, and I live in Florida.
Awesome. And you've got a Tuttle Twins shirt on, which is great. What's your favorite episode?
The one where they were selling lemonade.
How old is that chick? She's like 12.
It's a great answer, because that's the one I directed, so I appreciate that. What did you like about that episode?
I liked how they went back in time, changed the law so Karen had to buy her own lemonade, and it was fair.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, and what's your favorite Tuttle Twins character?
Ethan and Emily, the twins.
Awesome. Why do you like them so much?
Because they are kind of like me, and they go back in time and fix things that aren't right sometimes.
That's great. Okay, so this episode that we're showing tonight is all about civil disobedience and how sometimes just because something's a law or it's legal doesn't mean it's also moral or right. So in your school, they put in a mask mandate like they did in a lot of schools. So tell us about what happened when you made the choice to not obey that rule.
She's punk rock.
So on the first week, my mom had to have a meeting with the principal. The second week, I had a silent lunch, I got segregated, and I had an in-school suspension. And then they suspended me for 1 day, 2 days, and then 3 days, and then so on.
She's gonna grow up to be a hell of a leader,
and
probably a lawyer.
I was supposed to be suspended for 39, but on the 38th, I got to go back to school because they changed the law, and one of those days, I did not get breakfast.
Wow, a real that came from that.
Yeah, vegetarian.
And that's a little bit of what this episode talks about, is that when we choose to civilly disobey a law because we don't think it's morally right, then there are real consequences that can come from that. You saw some of that in your own school. Were there any good things that came from your decision to not wear a mask?
Yes. So I got to meet Mike Caruso, Candace Owens, and General Flynn, and Governor DeSantis, and I got to have 2 vacations. One in Nashville to meet Candace Owens, and one in Ohio to meet General Flynn.
Oh wow. So all for kind of standing up for what you believed in, you got some recognition and got noticed by a lot of different people.
Yeah.
What about your friends? How did your friends react to it?
They were happy that they didn't have to wear a mask, and I could also breathe without having to wear that mask.
Just say, I didn't want to do it. Say, I didn't do it.
That's a big deal. So, let's say you could go on an adventure with Grandma, with Derek, anywhere in time, at any place. Where would you like to go?
I would like to go in 1787.
Wow. The Constitution.
Yeah. To see it written, and I want to sign it too and write it.
That would be one of my picks as well. That would be amazing to go watch the formation of that document, because it wasn't just huge for freedom in the United States, but it became
Magna Carta.
It became the document that was used over and over again as a basis for freedom to make the rest of the world much more free. So, good choice. I can't argue with that one at all. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Fiona. Really appreciate your bravery and your example for standing up for what you believe in.
You're welcome.
Man, kids are so cool. Having the courage to disobey and suffer the consequences of civil disobedience is pretty inspiring.
I don't know if I would have had that kind of guts at that age, just like Fiona. That's just super impressive. And to clarify, we aren't anti-mask or anti-vaccine. We respect people's right to wear a mask or get a vaccine if they so choose. We are, however, anti-mask and vaccine mandates.
And one last thing, kids, we hid a golden gummy bear in this episode. It's within the first 6 minutes. So if you can correctly identify where it is and send us an email at goldengummy@TuttleTwins.tv, we'll randomly select 5 of you to win a free graphic novel of your choice. And for the
Why
record,
does it hurt?
this one is a little harder to find. It took our team a few glances to
Yeah, we
figure
were
out where
going
it
to
is.
the edit here, like,
Don't
see the
they
golden gummy bear, I'm like,
know it's the end of the
no,
world?
it was it?
No graphic novel for
It's like,
Daniel.
oh boy, they gotta work for this one, so.
Well, I
Yes,
wake
it
up
is in
in
there.
the
And
morning
again,
and
it's
I
randomly selected,
wonder
so.
Yeah.
if everything's
Find
the
it.
same
Eventually.
as
Don't
it
stress out.
is.
Like, send it to us, even if you're not chosen. We'll have something.
Okay, stay tuned until after the episode. We'll announce the Golden Gummy Bear winners and have a question and answer call as a written. Again, thank you for making this show possible. Now, without further ado, enjoy the world premiere of episode 9, Youngsters and Disobedience.
Don't they know it's the end of the world? That everybody says goodbye. Well, I wake up in the morning and I wonder if everything's the same as it was.
Looks like we did it, Ace. And to think we got away with it, too. I've never felt so alive.
That's really sad, Tony. Let's unpack that later. It's
Dark toasted Derek with the power of garbage.
Time to take out the trash.
Let's get going. Hurry.
Come on, beating.
Eric was spot on. Hey, Emily, your lighting effect was genius. Only I had one power. Your directing advice was amazing. You're a dancer, my boy. I had a much harder time.
Oh, he's not ready.
Great. Now it's the final one shot. No time to vote tonight. That is wrong.
But sir, Herbert, we got permission to build our
And I found one of your children are hooligans and life for years. I don't think it. I just lowered it and turned it over.
Okay then, Sir Herbert. This must be... How do I put this delicately? Dull?
Don't matter to me. I'm cool as a cup. Now, what are you waiting for? Shut
This looks like it's just being silly. I feel a lot of being silly.
Thanks, 911. Talk again soon. Love ya.
Hey, I took Hitchcock back. For a guy who makes scary movies, he sure cries a lot on a wheel time machine. What did you two do? What did you two do? We're underage filmmakers.
Wait! We know how to change laws. We've done it before.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Let's change this law!
You can't fix this with a montage. You know laws can take months, sometimes years to change.
But the film festival deadline is tonight. The cops are on the way.
Why do laws like this only ever happen to us?
Okay, everybody take 5. I'm a twin.
Where are we going?
I need to evict a friend.
So I've been going over the script in my trailer, and I realized I'm female raccoon number 2. Who's female raccoon number 1? Who's female raccoon number 1?
Where is it?
Grandma!
Ah, there it is. Huh? Mr. Douglas Kowalski, you are hereby under arrest for violating the Georgia law of living on a boat for more than 30 days.
That's a real law?
Yes.
So is this guy a famous expert we're supposed to learn from?
No, he's just a guy who lives on a boat. Now, Doug, come out with your hands up. Because we're gonna party. Gabby! Dougie, the look on your face. Still ugly.
I should have known it was a prank. I'm only on day 29. So what you come for this time? The Miss Geriatric Georgia pageant isn't until next month.
I will not enter again until they bring the bathing suit portion back. I look fantastic. I'm here now because my grandkids think they're special.
We're just kind of frustrated. That pageant canceled the bathing suit portion? Yeah, same here. Ew, no. That unfair laws only seem to affect us. I'm sorry, but unfortunately your situation isn't as unique as you think. But why about that? When we can sing about it.
Eat it, Derek.
And Gary. He's my pet gator. Also illegal. Just because something's illegal doesn't mean it's wrong. Silly laws are everywhere. I'll show you with my song. In Connecticut, there is a law that kids find really mean. You get fined for 99 if you spray silly screen. And in many states, you can only have 2 yard sales each year. And kids can't trick or treat past 8 p.m. in Delaware. In Mississippi, the punishment for swearing isn't cheap. You can get 30 days in county jail just for saying bleep.
I just said bleep. I literally said bleep.
And in Goodyear, Arizona, spitting in public will not thrive, cause they can charge you $2,500 for saliva. In Virginia, hunting's common, but you can't hunt on Sunday. Unless your target is raccoon, then hunting is okay.
Yay!
You try. In our hometown, you can't film if you're under 16.
Not only is it ageist, but it's also really unfair. Okay, I'll just stick with this.
Some laws are good, some laws are bad, and some are downright evil. But one thing they have in common is that all of them are legal. Bye, twins.
Bye.
No, you have to sing it. Bye, twins.
Bye, twins.
No, you say bye, Doug. I say bye, twins. Bye, twins.
Bye, Doug.
Nice job. Now it's Gabby's turn. Bye.
No.
Can't keep on time. We just have to follow it, not finish our
It's an honor, Mrs. Park. Okay, enough small talk. Time to break you up.
There's no system, bitch. You didn't fucking put the referral in. Okay. Not it. You didn't put the referral in.
What's going on?
You just didn't put it in. How's it gonna work?
Sorry about Dan. He's going through some stuff.
Mrs. Parks, I gotta ask, how'd you end up in jail?
In Montgomery, there's a law that black people can't sit in the same section of the bus as white folks. So when the bus driver asked me to move, I stayed put.
And became a hero!
No, and became a convict.
What?
But sometimes it's okay to civilly disobey. I knew the law of segregation, or separating people based on their skin color, was wrong. So I disobeyed it in a civil or peaceful way.
Okay.
You
I
can
did one of those
do
I
that?
think already.
Sure.
But what about your freedom, Mrs. Parks?
And your
Because I didn't
permanent
send the one
record.
that I put out there.
And
Did
my
you put
bank
varnish
account,
on
for
it?
that matter. They're having me pay more than a day's wages and fines on top of jail time.
Truth is, I always have
you
to walk
painted
on
it.
eggshells
Oh,
around
that's what
Dan,
you
and that
did.
makes
Oh,
it
okay.
hard to have a healthy professional relationship.
Okay.
Gosh, you're such a good listener, Mrs. Parks. I'm Francis.
Aren't you protesting and voting to change the law?
Oh, sure. A lot of people are doing that too. For now, segregation is still a law, one that's in place to keep people down. And I believe obeying that law is just plain wrong.
I want to civilly disobey tons of laws.
Me too!
Whoa, slow down now. I disobey all the laws I and to accept the consequences. My
Way ahead of you. I got this jail job just to please my parents. But I've always wanted to be a dancer. Well, I really want to be tap, ball, ballet, South Irish King.
I have the task.
My vote.
I can't accept that.
women deserve the right to vote, just like
Jesus, doing what she did was right. No school women, David!
Emily.
Oh, I get it. Consequences.
Anthony.
Yeah, because of people like you, one day I'll be able to run for president. No, God made this terribly. But I could run if I wanted to. I'm going to change the world as a scientist.
Stop making it weird.
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say that.
You're right. I'm so far. Thanks for everything, Mrs. Parks. Just on genuine. Hello. Oh.
But what you did is you just went ahead and subscribed it anyway. But here's something you can do. My insides are so fucked up. Now you can say, well, you're fucking with me. I don't have a problem. I couldn't eat at all. I used to like time I eat. Now still, every fucking time I eat, I'm fucking okay. In addition, my fucking asshole hurts.
way.
Whoa. All of this makes our problems feel small.
Yeah, we just wanted the right to film a movie.
Well, that's the beauty of civil disobedience. If you know the price you may have to pay, you get to decide whether or not it's worth it for
I'm afraid I may have committed a faux pas when I ingested this squeaky.
And now he's refined?
And a great actor. No sweating. It'll wear off
Or we can refill it like normal by saying what we've learned. Lots of flaws affect lots of people.
I have to do everything myself.
I could take the commonly unproductive if I just let Aaron drink the knowledge. Sorry, civil disobedience means peacefully breaking the law.
Sometimes it's okay to civilly disobey.
But if you break a law, you need to be prepared to accept the consequences.
Yes, Frank. Right. Maybe I am a little too tightly wound. You know, you're a good listener. You got a minute? It's in my contract.
Wow, that voice is getting good.
As you know, it is a crime in this city for a person to run a film set if they're under 16.
We have one more shot to film, but if we do it, we will be breaking the law.
Don't feel you have to stay. Okay, what's next?
We think it's wrong that we're not allowed to film here based on our age.
So we're gonna work to get the law changed before next year's film festival.
And in the meantime, we're going to practice civil disobedience and film this last shot now!
Wow, what a team! You actually liked it?
Does this mean you acknowledge how dumb this law is and completely changed your worldview?
Opportunity is common to get myself a vaccine, but you get credit for that. And number two, is the real program.
Dark dumpster Aaron, the raccoon who loves you.
Okay, great. Bye-bye.
Are you ready to obey? As you unfortunately Oh,
Why do I keep seeing this shit? Fuck these guys.
It's okay that we're here.
It's okay that you're here. It's good.
I'm not parked illegally.
Or this fucking commercial.
You're parked very illegally. I have the feelings of...
Wow, nice throw, Ethan. Just a few more like that, and we'll have enough tickets to buy that telescope from the prize counter. And tonight we'll be able to witness Junie's comet. It only happens once every 100 years.
And I'll be able to use my astrophotography camera to film it for my disaster movie. It'll look so much better than what I've got now.
Oh no, the comet is going to hit us.
Cut!
Stop the camera.
No, I just meant I got a cut on my arm.
I told you to put me in charge of special effects.
Yeah, point taken. Let's go in some more tickets. your tickets. We just want to know how you won all of them.
Quinn, that's cute. My uncle runs this carnival. He was in charge of printing tickets for the games. So I did. Then I printed some for myself. Toodles!
Hey, why so sad? Are you still thinking about my pregnant big weird head?
What? No! The price on the telescope went up to 5,000 tickets overnight and we don't know why. Now I'm gonna miss the comet.
And now I'm gonna lose Best Director.
Are you even listening to yourselves? Do you want to end up like Kareem?
No, of course not.
Art-
But the
oh, it's a
carnival has
cartoon
raised
for
the
little
prices
kids.
on
It's
everything.
like an educational
Corinne's
cartoon
staying
for
ahead
little
of it
kids.
by printing more tickets.
Have you considered
It's an
that
educational
the might
cartoon
be
for little
connected?
kids.
Corinne's printing is affecting the prices? How is that
But it's kind
possible?
of funny.
Let's find out! Yes!
What it's called. I forgot what it's called.
This is
God, what
Stockholm,
it's called.
Sweden, 1976.
Are we gonna witness the birth of IKEA?
Almost just as important. We're visiting Milton Friedman, who is about to win the Nobel Prize in economics.
Economics refers to the study of wealth or money. You don't need money.
Okay, remember, Milton, if you don't win,
I'll look it up when I turn the channel off on my way home.
Economists don't cry. Gabby, what are you doing here?
I'll post
Are you
it
okay?
when I get home
No,
or when I turn this
I'm
off.
just about to find out if I win
you
the
probably
Nobel
wouldn't like it
Prize. Wait, Stephen, please hold. Is a picture inflation? If I receive the biggest prize in my life.
You win it. Let's go.
What, really? I can't believe it. Nobel Prize.
He's going to be using a lot of different machines to put on his telephone number. Let me show you what he's talking about.
Nobel Prize winner Milton Friedman.
I'm faster than a chicken butt. I'm in.
Looks like he's having a whale of a time. I did something. It's like a bag of cats.
That thanks for correcting me. Don't think about that one. If I don't know why. Even walking,
I had to do something. I started to
multiple seconds, so we gotta go right. Don't use your virtual cookie before starting injections for
Well, I hope it wasn't Goldberry.
Melt them down with other metals.
But if there's less gold in the coins, won't that make them worth less?
We don't pay you to ask questions.
We get paid?
No, would you look at the time?
This seems like cheating. That's because it is, and governments do it all the time.
I understand now. When you cheat to create new money, it makes everyone else's money worth less. Look how much lighter it is.
Exactly. When the money becomes worth less, you need to use more money to buy the same things. That's called inflation. Goggles up? You see, inflation is a monster that starts here in the government mint. It's like the monster steals from people because the money saved up is now worth less.
This is terrible.
Inflation hurts a nation. Gabby, where have you been? Coliseum! Hey, what did I be like? Knowing Gabby well. Federal Reserve, and instead of making gold coins, it creates paper money and controls how much is printed each year in the United States.
Oh, so that's why our money says Federal Reserve on it.
More like Federal Reserve. Not use that word yet. Federal Reserve. So much money. Starting in 1913, dollars now worth only 5% of what it was back then. Why? That means that if $1 divided into 10 little lollipops in 1930, that same dollar would only buy half of one lollipop four times. That's how the inflation monster works. It grows in 3 days. Bubbles up. Well, people can't see the inflation right now. Prices push up so
What is a woman? Can you tell me that? You guys are looking smart. You must have some idea. Please. What is that?
I don't
cat?
No.
That's what a cat is. You want to tell us what a woman is?
I'm a biologist. And medically transition. Like a man. I So they go on the internet and they're told that all their problems are solved if they become a man.
Or even social media
You're affirming it with hormones that have never been used in this way any longer. Irreversible, You know what? I'm not sure that we should continue with this interview.
You don't want to talk about the drugs that you give to kids, or
How can they be removing the healthy drugs? You're a masculine girl. What do we do about this? Carve them up? How can this be thinking after that?
I wanted us to be in the right place to be able to talk about this.
Part of me wants to act like you care so much.
I care about kids. I care about children. I care about the women who are having their opportunity stolen from them.
He's transphobic, to tell the truth.
It's over.
Strong We'll see when it comes out. Is there a discount for Nobel Prize winners? Hyperinflation? My mom were hyperinflated when I ate correctly. My dad just called me crazy. That wouldn't be crazy. Right now, every night I feel like it's about $1. Oh, that's awesome. I have $10 US there, so it's worth it. Here's the thing. Then you have $6 million and you'll be rich. Look at the time. But that's everything. It won't be very long. And look of bread now costs $5. $6 for a loaf of bread? It's That's why they but it only makes things worse in the long run. Inflation hurts a nation. Yes, more people poor. By the time we reach money to the poor population, are already so high it's hard to give for anything. What did they bring to the American Nothing all the thing, am I right? Hey, where the company's waste monster in our country? That's a harder answer. When you're old enough to be vocal all the team, the government spending more than like my time. It's a I have no memory of that decade. But I have vocal authority. Politicians band together in perfect unity and oppose inflation and record money protection. Money you save is in a single place. Inflation monster. So where's we put our money? Ask your parents about that. They'll have investment advice that, well, I can't share. I started investing in the tech industry. They say that one day the personal computer will be smaller than a house. Enriching the minds of bright people like yourself is deep enough. on. Call me Corinne Russell. And here, right on, you will meet Longman King. And
What a random question. Those are the companies that are innovative and fulfilling the needs of human beings.
Welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That was our government. More of that. Take some awesome. Well, we'll be back to Disney as well. I forgot to mention as we were on the episode, we actually have a design, a personal design of the inside of some of the frames, some of the shots of the episode. Just want you to look out for that. They're in there. I think we'll have something to bring up. Oh, here's one. There he is in the background. You have a map. And do we have another one? Okay, that's going to work in a couple of shots. Anyway, let's try. Here on this live stream, or here with those our audience. You're a big fan of cartoons. Tell us a little more about that. The other thing, oh, okay. Well, I was going to ask Zumi, what got you passionate about freedom? At what age or what sort of turned you on to like the principles of freedom and kind of recognizing the hypocrisies and kind of the missteps that a lot of governments are having with encroaching on other people's freedom to kind of taking that away?
That's a fantastic question. By the way, is my voice echoing?
Not for us. We're not hearing that.
Not for you. Okay, I'm getting an echo for myself, so I'm just hoping it's not going out there. So, if you hear random pauses in my speaking, it's so that I'm not talking over myself.
Yeah, catching up to yourself.
Yeah. So, it's important to remember that I grew up in a country that is not known for freedom. I grew up in Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia has a lot of pros, and it has a lot of cons.
Joe Biden just went over there to ask his
people in the West tend to be aware of the negatives. If you mention Saudi Arabia, people will often immediately jump to certain human rights violations or some of the worst things that have happened, been committed, bad things that the government has done, and so on. Which is, to me, actually a pretty unfair framing. I think if you were to judge, our countries, I'm from the UK, you guys are in the USA, if you were to judge the USA
Saudi Arabia just does whatever they want, they don't try to fucking
actions,
say something
present and historical, that the government has committed, you'd probably draw the conclusion the USA is a horrible place. And as you know, there are people even in America who do that. People can do the same with the UK. I mean, the British Empire used to cover about a quarter to a third of the entire world. There was a lot of force involved in that. There was their role in the slave trade and so on. So you can do this really with any country, certainly any significantly sized country. All of them have quite dark histories. But that got me interested, I guess, in the idea of freedom and liberty and different governance structures. So I grew up in a country that was not a democracy. Saudi Arabia is a monarchy. There's lots of theocratic elements in that if something is against the Quran, it's typically against the law. Some of this stuff is starting to change now over the last 10 years. But when I would go and visit countries like the UK or USA, other countries in the Western world, it's just interesting to kind of see this contrast. And from a young age, I guess I've been thinking about what is the best way for people to live together in harmony and to be able to live their lives, not encroach upon each other, and all that kind of stuff. And I guess as time has gone on, I've gotten older and more thought about these things in a more directly political way. I've been able to think about that on a much deeper level and to really understand better where I believe that rights come from and what the role of the government should be, what its size and scope should be, and so on. So I think that all that early stuff in my life kind of planted those seeds, and then as time has gone on, it's something I've thought more actively about.
Awesome. That's a great perspective to kind of see, kind of be raised in that situation where you're watching those things happen firsthand, and can kind of those lessons really sink deep into you when that's a part of everything around you. I wanted to bring up, we didn't get a chance to show it earlier, but we mentioned that that frame of Snow White. Johnny has it right here. There it is.
I gotta write my own check.
On its side. Let's turn this that way. There we go. That's the frame from Snow White that our distributor Angel Studios bought. It cost $15,000. It's an original hand-painted frame, one of these ones that Disney was selling. And yeah, that's a little piece of Snow White history that Angel Studios owns. So anytime you own these frames, that's what it is. It's owning a piece of the history of the show. And then also I was going to mention kind of coming back to you, Zuby. What first alerted you to NFTs? When did you first learn about those?
Okay, so I've been familiar with the concept of an NFT for a couple of years. I got into Bitcoin and the crypto world in 2017. That's when I first probably got interested and actually made my initial investments in it. So I remember the term non-fungible token before the hype.
Yeah.
And yeah, before it was really shortened to NFT even.
Right.
So I think in the past year or two, there's been a lot of growing hype around it, and I've seen more people talking about it on social media, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. But the original concepts, I think I probably understood that term by perhaps in 2018 or so.
Okay, awesome. And so, for anybody that bought the 10-pack, just as a reminder, there's the first 100 people that buy the 10-pack, they get the Zuby NFT with Derek. And that comes as a voucher. It's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, you'll get that in an email tomorrow morning as a voucher, as a confirmation.
Yep. And then in April is when those are, I think it's April, when those are going to be minted. We're down to 10 remaining and up to $32,000. So thank you all so much for your support. It's really cool to see so much excitement about owning a little piece of the show, owning a piece of the art and a piece of the history, and supporting the show going forward. This is going to be a really big driver to keeping this show free. So this show cannot reach as many kids as it needs to unless it's free and accessible. As many of you are watching right now, you're watching it for free on the app, or you're watching it for free on YouTube, or for free on Facebook. All those places, it's free and accessible. So
we're going to another thing. So we want to give Zuby a custom Zuby NFT.
Oh yeah.
Officially, unofficially, it'll be minted at the same time, but we could show. Here's your NFT. Okay, dude. Zuby and
okay, dude.
Yeah, man. Enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank yourself forever. Awesome. And so I'm also being told, okay, so they've opened up another. So we ran down that batch. They've opened up another batch of the NFTs, and I'm told that they are going to leave it open until midnight.